Heal and root, healing the future from the root.
Good morning, this is Qingqiao information of Saturday, May 17, 2025. Moment of enlightenment, let anger go no further than taking away, and joy no further than giving. Leave room for anger, and stay sober when happy. The foundation of civilization lies in this sense of proportion. Today in history, 515 years ago, Sandro Botticelli passed away. This Renaissance master quietly reshaped artistic expression in The Birth of Venus. His golden lines not only outlined divine beauty, but also captured human emotion. Philippine midterm vote cements Duterte family's grip. The latest vote count in the Philippines' midterm elections shows strong gains for the Duterte family and their allies. Former President Rodrigo Duterte, despite being under investigation by the International Criminal Court, won the Davao City mayoral race with a clear lead. His youngest son, Sebastian Duterte, shifted from mayor to vice mayor, while his second son, Paul Duterte, secured re-election to the House of Representatives. In the Senate race, Duterte-backed candidates outperformed pre-election expectations and are projected to take at least 4 of the 12 contested seats. These results strengthen the political foundation for current Vice President Sara Duterte's potential presidential bid. Background: Vice President Sara Duterte, eldest daughter of former President Rodrigo Duterte, is currently facing charges of misusing public funds, illicit enrichment, and threatening to assassinate President Marcos Jr., who is now pushing for her impeachment in Congress. The political conflict between the two camps has escalated to a white-hot stage. Qingqiao's view: the recent election results not only reinforce the Duterte family's dominance in Davao City but also expand the national influence of its political alliance. This shift could significantly reshape the political landscape ahead of the Philippines' 2028 general election. U.S. approves $1.45 billion arms sale to UAE. The U.S. Defense Security Cooperation Agency recently announced that the State Department has approved a $1.45 billion arms sale to the UAE, including 6 Chinook helicopters and F-16 fighter jet parts. Qingqiao's view: this move coincides with the deepening of U.S.-UAE economic and security cooperation. Earlier, the UAE committed to investing $1.4 trillion in the U.S. over the next decade in areas like AI, renewable energy, and advanced manufacturing. The arms deal is seen as reinforcing the growing strategic partnership, strengthening military and defense ties between the two nations. Nissan to close 7 plants, lay off 20,000 workers. Background: Nissan reported a net loss of 670.9 billion yen for the fiscal year from April to March, its worst since 1999. The company did not issue an operating profit forecast for 2025 to 2026. After failed merger talks with Honda, Nissan announced large layoffs, reduced production capacity, and executive changes. Malaysia sees surge in power theft from illegal crypto mining. Electricity theft cases in Malaysia surged 293%, rising from 610 in 2018 to 2,397 in 2024. Cryptocurrency mining accounted for 96% of these cases. Between 2020 and 2024, the country averaged 2,303 theft cases annually, with public reports reaching 1,699 cases per year, about 340 per month. Background: Malaysia's state-owned Tenaga Nasional, with 99% grid coverage and low electricity prices, industrial rate around 0.38 MYR/kWh, attracts miners. However, its traditional meter system has loopholes. In 2023 alone, Tenaga Nasional lost over 2 billion Malaysian ringgit due to theft. The chemical sector saw strong growth, with synthetic rubber rising nearly 6%, and PX, bottle flakes, PDA, plastics, short fibers, and methanol up about 2%. Qingqiao's view. This collective rise raises the question, is it driven by costs or demand recovery? Caution is needed, as this surge may speed up industry consolidation. With stricter environmental regulations and rising carbon costs, small and medium enterprises face a tough choice: keep up with the rise to maintain market share or transform to survive. This sector-wide boom could be fostering a deeper structural shift. Today's insight. When the Duterte family wins elections despite trials in The Hague, it reveals both the resilience of Philippine politics and a certain distortion of modern democracy. The US-UAE arms deal exposes the core reality of today's international relations. Geopolitical security is now a commodity with a clear price tag. Meanwhile, Nissan's 20,000 layoffs amid a 670.9 billion yen loss show that at the crossroads of the electric vehicle revolution, the giant of the internal combustion era must learn to become smaller. The cat-and-mouse game between cryptocurrency miners and Tenaga Nacional is actually a resource war in the digital economy era. Behind the 6% rise in synthetic rubber, is it a carnival before a feast and a funeral? What the world needs today is not reflexive action, but observation and contemplation like Botticelli. 515 years after he created The Birth of Venus, we need this wisdom, understanding before action, thinking before judgment, more than ever. Only by seeing the essence of the problem can action avoid becoming a new problem.